Oh, now y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man. I got a couple things I need y'all to do for me before I start my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this content. Let's build this page up, man. Let's build this page up. So one day, I'm cooling. I'm in my house. I hear my boy Chris up. Hey, bro, what you got going? He like, shit, nothing, really, just smoking right now. Hey, let me come over and blow down with you. Yeah, bet that. Come on. So I go over there, right? When I get over there, he in the back room with his stepdad. I'm like, hey, bro, what y'all got going? He like, shit, nothing, about to smoke, roll up. I'm like, bet. So I sit on down. His stepdad used to call me Peanut. Now, I don't know if it was because of my head or what. I don't know. I mean, I am kind of oozing it a little bit, but it's all right. So he like, what you got going, Peanut? I like, man, shit, just chilling. What you got going? He like, nah, I'm about to get you loaded today. That's what I like to hear. I'm like, bet. So folks sitting up here, he got some train wreck and some cherry pie rolled up, and he got both of them mixed together, and he had rolled up 2 L's. Now look, I don't condone in this. I'm just telling y'all my life story of how I got here right now. I'm like, oh, okay. So we smoking. It's about like 4 or 5 of us smoking, right? Now, when I was smoking with the older dudes, I ain't like to cough. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought like, damn, like if I cough, they gonna feel like I can't handle this. You feel what I'm saying? But as I'm trying to hold it in, it's just they're like, nah, go ahead and get it out, bro. Like, you gotta cough, you feel me? Like, if you ain't coughing, you ain't getting off. Not necessarily all the time, especially if you've been smoking for like 20, 30 years, you feel me? You get used to it, but you know, I was a young buck, you know? So I'm smoking and shit. Now I'm coughing hard than the bitch off this, right? And when you just now really starting to smoke, like I said, I don't condone this, but when you just starting to smoke, it hits you different than when you've been smoking 20, 30 plus years. You see what I'm saying? You still gonna get high, but when you young, the high is so much intense. It's crazy. So we done blew down, bro. I'm talking about, I feel it. You feel me? I feel like my whole body lifting up in the air, right? We get done smoking, bro, and I'm lit. Look, I can't make this up. This is exactly how I was. I was just like this. And he like, Peanut, you good? Yeah, I'm good. What's up? Why you moving like that? Shit, I feel like I'm on the Ferris wheel. Can folk just like that, right? So they laughing at me, right? Everything funny. To me, it's funny too, because I'm like, damn, I'm real deal feeling like I'm on a Ferris wheel right now. You feel what I'm saying? So me and Chris backdoor boom. And me and Chris backdoor and go to his room. He like, bro, what you trying to get into today? I'm like, shit, really? It don't even matter. Let's go see what Lynn doing. That was the main thing we always did, was let's go see what Lynn is doing. So we go to Lynn's house. Who that is? Key and Chris? Yeah. Come on in. Man, what up, man? Why you doing like that? What y'all want? Man, we just trying to see what we gonna get into today. So y'all decided to come to my house. Yes. Everybody come to your house. Please don't act like this, right? She's like, I don't know. I'm probably finna invite some friends over. Do that. Man, look. Man, bro, look. Go ahead and invite some of your friends over. You feel me? I'm not gonna whip my meat out. I'm not gonna do that. I might do it once, but I promise you. Right? And she like, boy, shut up. I'm like, all right. So we like, all right, well, shit, just let us know whenever your friends come out. We gonna back door, right? And back door just mean like literally we just gonna leave, or we're gonna go out her back door, or whatever the case may be. Boom. So we leave. Boom. So when we go out, everybody in the field playing football, right? Everybody in the field playing football. So we go out there, we start playing football, right? Now, usually when we play football, we really kind of like to do it like once the sun starts to go down, because it be hella hot, you feel me? Like in Louisiana, they be having like those damn, I forgot what it's called, but they be in the grass and shit, and they be biting the hell out of you. Like, we weren't really trying to do all this, so we let the sun come down a little bit. Everybody was out there playing football. We go out there and play football, you feel me? Right when we get done playing football, is these little badass kids that stay in the TP2. These little badass kids over there playing on the fence where we had the alligator. Now, it was a pond in the back of the TP, and it was an alligator back there. So we see them playing back. They're like, hey, what y'all doing? Like, what y'all doing? They like, hey, we trying to throw this ball at that alligator. So we like, okay, let's just go over here and see like how this gonna go. One of the little badass kids was trying to jump over the fence, but the alligator was like coming on the bank, right? So like the alligator see it coming on the bank. And we sitting there like, should we tell him to get off the fence or should we just let him do what he gonna do? Hey, bro, get off the fence, bro. Get off the fence before you become a liability, and then people start tripping on us, talking about, oh, what the fuck, like, right? Get them off the fence, boom. So they had like a whole bunch of baseballs and softballs that we was throwing at the alligator. This is not animal cruelty. The alligator got a hard ass shell. We couldn't hurt it, okay? So we just throwing that bit, bomb, 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 bomb. The alligator get mad and run up on the bank, not by the gate though where we was at, but the bank and the gate right there. You feel me? So he run up on that bit. We left them little ass kids. You feel me? After that little fiasco, you know what I'm saying, we go back to playing football. Now it's this big girl, I'm going to just call her J. We're going to call her J. Now, Big J had like this damn LSU jersey on, bro, and these little ass white shorts. And she was trying to act like she was a cheerleader while we was playing football, right? Now, Big J really was going for anybody who took her. You know them types that's like, they really ain't got shit, you know what I'm saying? And they like ass ugly. So it's kind of like, whoever go for me right now, that's who I'm taking. That's what type of chick she was on. I mean, that's the type of timing she was on, right? And she took a liking to me, but I was like, bro, like, I'm not even with that shit right now, bro. Like, you might as well go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, kick rocks. But my brother was real cool with her peoples. So she was like, boy, come on, I'll do anything, I'll guap, guap, guap. No, listen to me when I tell you this. It's some more female that supposed to be coming. I'm trying to see what they look at. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You is not it. Like, right now, you is not it. So, she go back in the house. She start tripping and shit. Nightfall come around, right? So, when nightfall come around, bro, we still out there blowing down that shit, smoking and shit, doing everything, right? So, Lynn friends come to the house, right? So when Lynn friends come to the house, they like, oh, these your little partners over here? That's what they calling me, Chris, and a couple dudes. These your little partners, your little friends? Like, yeah, this such and such, this such and such, this such and such, this such and such. That's key. I'm like, hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? You feel me? Now, we ain't gonna do the whip out game off the rip. You kind of gotta like let it marinate a little bit, like you do when you know what I'm saying, you cooking neck bones or something, or you know what I'm saying, you let it sit for a little minute, you let it marinate in that sauce and you know what I'm saying, them blends. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, well. So now, like I said, Lynn's house is always the trap house. So we all outside, right in front of Lynn's trailer. So we all talking and shit, and everybody kind of like piecing together like who they want to mess with, what's going on for the night. Cause we really, only thing we thinking about is bumping and grinding at a young age. You feel what I'm saying? So now she had a homegirl, and I want to say her homegirl name was B. I'm gonna call her B, right? Red hair. Now B was a butterface, right? And for those of y'all who don't know what a butterface is, everything but a face. Her body wasn't really all that either. I really don't know what to call her, so we just gonna call her Butterface B. Now, Butterface B really wanted me, right? She's sucking all on my neck, feeling all on him, you feel me? In my mind, I'm like, that's cool and all, but like, I ain't really trying to mess with you. Now, she had a homegirl, though, that was black, too. And like, I was like, okay, she cool. Like, now don't judge me about what I'm about to say. It is my preference that I don't really like girls who got a big chest with a flat back. If it's anything, you need to have the backside need to be kabow, and your chest could be a little smaller. I'm cool with that, right? But I'm not cool with big chest, little back. I'm not cool with that. So her homegirl, the black one, had big chest, little back, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good for the night, bro. Like, she was her. Okay, so we had Butterface B, right? We had big chest, little back, Lynn, me and her already went through what we had went through, like, obviously. She had another partner over there, too. She was a little younger, so I wasn't really messing with that. And then it was another one, but she was kind of scary. So what I do, I'm like, hey, Butterface B, you can catch my partner, you feel me? Catch my partner. Now, she like, all right, whatever, you feel me? All right, catch your partner, boom. So she catch my partner, boom. I go lay it down for the night, you feel me? When I go lay it down, I wake up the next morning and I go right to Lynn's house. Now, Lynn cooking breakfast. Lynn always cooked us breakfast, you feel me, while I'm third. I'm like, man, so what happened last night? She was like, I mean, shit, I don't really know. I had went to sleep. I wasn't messing with nothing. I was like, yeah. So my partner and Butterface B was getting into it early in the morning. And she was like, you should have put it on me because he didn't. I'm like, what you talking about? I'm looking at my partner like, what's going on? And he was like, bitch, yo, it was so fucking wide, I couldn't even really do nothing with it. Yo, shit loose. So I'm like, damn, like, what's going on? And she was like, he couldn't handle business, and it wasn't working. And woo, woo, woo. I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, why is she on you like that? And then he say something that just blow my mind, right? Cause she's saying his sex was weak, right? And then he go and say, it was like throwing a hot dog in the Grand Canyon. And I'm like, whoa, wait. Wait a minute, partner. Do you know how little a hot dog is, and you know how big the Grand Canyon is? I said, bro, you could have said like it was like putting a plane in the Grand Canyon, or like a train or something. You feel me? So that whole big fiasco jumped off and whatever, and they kind of got into it. And after that, they didn't fuck with each other no more, right? So Chris ended up coming outside. Chris ended up coming over there, and then we all started blowing down. Of course, you know, we smoking and shit. And Butterface B steady trying to get on me. I'm like, say, look, bro, I told you I ain't really messing with that, you feel me? Like, Lynn, get your friend, you feel me? Then the black chick, I was like, I kind of would mess with you, but you know, like, I don't really know, you feel me? So after that ended up happening, bro, they kind of did their own thing, and then we started doing our own thing. Now, one thing I used to love to do was play basketball, football, whatever we was doing, with my shirt off. At this time, I'm playing football. I'm working out heavily while I'm playing football. I was never a big dude. I ain't never been no big dude. I was just real cut up. I'm talking about my muscles was defined. I had a stupid six-pack. Chest was straight, you feel me? I was right, you feel me? So I always had my shirt off. So we were there just hooping. And at this time, Hato and them was there too, but I don't think Hato and them had came out. Nah, Hato might have them came out that night. I don't know. But anyway, me, Hato, Chris, Lil Landon. Lil Landon was a little black dude who had stayed literally a couple of trailers down from us. We used to always hoop at Landon house. So me, Hato, Chris, Lil Landon, and a couple dudes around the TP, and a couple dudes who stayed in the TP across the street from us, right? So they all come over there, we hooping, knocking them bitches down. I used to play basketball a lot, but like I ain't never played for a team, you feel me? Like when I was younger, I was really like timid as far as like basketball, but I played football. But when I got older, started smoking and shit, confidence build up, you know the rest of the story. So we all out there hooping, and every time it was like this car used to pass by, right? Old white dude, he wasn't like old, but he was older than us, right? We teenagers at this time, and I want to say Kenfo was probably like in his mid-30s, pushing 40. And he'd be like, what's up, Abe? What's up, Abe? And in my mind, I was like, who are you talking about, Abe? Who is Abe, right? So he just be like, what up, Abe? What up, Chris? Now, they knew Chris, right? So I'm like, say, bro, who he calling Abe? They were like, bro, he calling you Abe because your beard. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, I mean, shit, we could fuck with Abe because Abe released the slaves. Like, Abe was trying to release the slaves. So, you know, we could fuck with Abe, you feel me? That's Nala. Anyway, so, Nala, shush! Anyway, so, I'm like, okay, Abe, I'm cool with that. So, every day we out there hooping, I always have my shirt off. But he's like, man, what up, Abe? So I flagged him down one time. I said, hey, why you call me Abe? He said, because of your beard, man, because of your beard. I was like, oh, okay, I can mess with that. I can mess with that. And he was like, I know I shouldn't be asking y'all this, man, but y'all smoke. And then we looked at each other. We was like, you feel me? And he like, man, look, if y'all ain't doing that later on, man, come around the corner, come to the other side. Like I told y'all, the other side just means the other side of the TP. You feel me? He was like, come to the other side. Y'all will see my car. Man, just come smoke with me. We was like, bet, hell yeah, we'll come over there and smoke with you. So we get done hooping. We had already went and go smoke, you feel me, at Chris' house, me, him, and Hato. But matter of fact, we was at Hato house and we smoked, right? So we all smoking and shit, and then we went to Kinfolk house that night. So when we go over there, our little brothers had stayed, and then we all had went to Kinfolk house. So we get over there. When we get over there, he's like, hey man, what's up, bro? Like, yeah, man, nothing chilling. So when you walk, soon as you walk into his trailer, his living room was right here. Like, as soon as you walk in his trailer, boom, there go his living room. As soon as you come in, his kitchen was to the right, and then to the left was the hallway, right? He was like, man, what's up? He was like, oh man, go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and have a seat. He was like, y'all smoke J's? Now, it was a white dude, you feel me? And we was like, shit, it don't matter, you feel me? And a J is really just a joint, you feel me? White papers. Zigzags, he was smoking on them zigzags, but we put him on them raw papers. For anybody who don't know anything about raw papers and you smoke, shame on you. Raw papers was the shit. Alright, so look. So we put him on the raw papers, like, man, hey, roll this raw paper up, bro, because them zigzags, like, they straight, bro, but they just, you feel me? He's like, all right. So he used to roll fatties up. Like, a fatty is just a fat one. That's what they used to call them, fatties. So he rolled a fatty up. Boom. He probably rolled like 3 fatties up. We had some stuff that we had rolled up, too, and then we all blowing down. Blowing down, right? Now, back then, we started to get, well, they already had a high tolerance for smoking. I was just now starting to get the high tolerance because we smoking every day. So we blew down and shit. You know, when you smoking, you laughing, you joking. That's when you really get to know somebody. You feel me? Both of y'all get to smoking and whatnot, and then you get to know a lot about somebody all smoking. So we all smoking, laughing, joking, telling stories. You feel me? Like, just all type of shit. Just getting to know who folk is, and he getting to know who we is, right? So he's like, man, I got something to show y'all, bro, but it might knock your socks off. Now, this is an older white dude. Look, trust me, his metaphors was crazy. You feel me? Like, it'll knock your socks off. I'm like, man, what that is? He like, man, go grab Mr. Piggy. So we like, Mr. Piggy? What the fuck this nigga talking about? He got a pig in that bit, boy? I'm like, man, if he bring out a pig, boy, that shit over, boy, that shit gonna blow mine. You feel me? That gonna blow mine. She came out with like a case, fool. Came out with a case, popped it open, bow. And when she popped it open, all we could see her was just doing this right here behind the case. Next thing you know, she come out with it, boom. And when she come out, she had it just in her hand, just like this. She was like, huh, boom, set it right on the table. And he was like, look at this. Now, it was a pipe, okay? It was a pipe. It had a pig head, and the pig head was about that big, right? Like that big in width, right? And length, it was probably like that long. And it was real fat, and it had a pig head on it. That's why he called it Mr. Piggy. So it was like that motherfucker make you go oink oink now. And in my mind, I was like, all right, that was kind of lame, because why would it make me go oink oink? You feel me? Like, yes, we know that's what pigs do, but I'm not about to do this shit. And so I told him that, but maybe not like how I'm telling y'all this. You feel me? But I'm like, bro, like, why would I go oink oink like it's just a pipe? He was like, trust me. I was like, all right. Chris hit it first. He, damn, coughing. Arrah. Hato hit it. Boom. Arrah. So I'm like, I'm for sure gonna hit this. Come on. I'm talking about we blowing down on Mr. Piggy. Bro put at least like, man, at least like a dime in it, right? So we all looked at each other after we had hit it the first time. We all looked at each other like, oink, oink. He was like, I told y'all, like, that shit, they're the truth, fool. That shit, that was the truth. So we all conversating, kicking it. Boom, that night go by. We go home. Mind you, this is the summertime, right? So this is the summertime from my 9th grade year heading to my 10th grade year. So after we get done spoken with him, boom, we leave. We are, going back to our side of the TP, you feel me? Because it was really just one big U, one way in, one way out. So we all kicking it, going back to the other side, talking about like Mr. Piggy and how we was loaded and everything, whatever. And boom, so that night ended, right? The next day, we back outside playing ball. I'm talking about, hey, I got a mean shot too. So while we hooping, he comes right back by. What up, babe? What up, Chris? What up, Hato? Man, what up, boy? Hey, if y'all want to, y'all come back to the house, man. I just got off work, you feel me? And get Mr. Piggy again. We'll be right on over there. We'll be right on over there. So we get done hooping, boom, we go right back over there, and it was the same shit. We brought some, he already had some, and I think he was a delivery driver for Pizza Hut or something like that. So he used to get tips every night, and he used to get like bags every night, you feel me? So once again, hit Mr. Piggy, go on point. Now as time going on, bro, we was kicking it with this dude for probably like 2 months. And we would go over there, maybe not every day, but every other day or every other day, and we'll go smoke. And we began to grow a bond with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? He looked at us like little homies, you feel me? And he was like the big homie. So as time going on, we cool. So one day, we over there playing ball, and it was this dude named Mr. Jim. Now, Mr. Jim owned the TP, right? He was a racist white dude. He was an asshole. He was just an asshole. You know, he was, bro, I'm telling you right now, I used to walk around my shirt off, and he'll come around. Who told you can walk around with your shirt off? Whoa, go put a shirt on. Say, bro, hold on. I understand you own this, bro, but I'm in front of my lot, and I don't see no problem with that. You know, like, don't come at me like that. He like calling me a nigga and shit. Like, it was bad, bro. Like, he was tripping, you feel me? And I had to get my mama involved one time, and there was a big fiasco. But he ain't never like kicked us out of nothing, right? So one time we were hooping at Landing House. We hear this big commotion going on the other side. Now, at the time, we didn't know exactly if it was on the other side or if it was on the back stretch. Now, the back stretch was when you first come in, boom, that's where all the kids live. Everybody who I kicked it with, we all lived on this side, you feel me? Then he go to back stretch, and then they go to the other side. We thought the commotion was coming from the other side, but it was coming from the back stretch. So we walk around there, and it's Kimfolk getting into it with Mr. Jim. And you hear Mr. Jim saying, I'm about to evict you. I'm going to put the notice on your door, and you got this amount of days to get out. And then he gets in his little white pickup truck, and he dips out. Kimfolk, what's going on? All that mother sitting up there one. I'm talking about he going off. I'm like, hey, I'm like, what? So he tells us to come inside. We light up, and then he explained to us what was really going on. And basically, I guess like it was a disturbance, and people were saying that, oh, his trailer smelled like weed. It's disturbing the peace, the kids, yada yada yada. And then Mr. Jim went over there, and then they got into it. You feel me? Folk was about to beat him up. It was a whole big thing. Like the police was about to be called and everything. So Mr. Jim was just like, well, you know what? I'm gonna just evict y'all, get y'all up out of here. So he like, look, I already know what's gonna happen, and whenever it do, I'm gonna leave y'all a whole bunch of stuff inside the house. I'm gonna let y'all know, like, whenever. He got the eviction notice, and they told him he had 3 to 4 days to get out. I'm like, all right, so boom, he came back to us one day. We got the hooping. He like, look, I'm getting the rest of my stuff out. I had left a whole bunch of stuff in there for y'all. And I'm also gonna leave y'all a surprise in the kitchen. It's gonna be in the box. So when you walk in the kitchen, it's gonna be the only box in the kitchen on the little, not a dresser, but on the on the countertop. We was like, all right. So that night, right, I want to say Chris was doing something else. I don't think Chris went with us, right? So that night come around, it's me, Hato, Chance, and Monroe. Now Monroe and Chance is Hato brothers. Those are his youngest brothers, right? Now I go to Hato house. I'm like, hey bro, you ready to go over there and get that? He like, yeah, huh? He was like, we all got our phone, we got the flashlights, you feel me? We got like like little stuff to put the stuff in. We was like, we gonna go in this house. We gonna run through it real quick, see all what we want. If you want something, grab it. You feel me? Also, too, we gotta make sure we get Mr. Piggy. I'm like, bet. So nightfall, boom, we all over there. Now we about to walk to go to Kinfolk house to go and get our stuff that he left us. And he said he was gonna leave the door unlocked, right? So we get over there, boom, we cut through the TP. We cut through the TP because Hato, his trailer was right there on the backside of the, not the backside, but my TP was on this side, his TP was on this side, right? And on this side was the field, right? So his shit was right there behind the field. And then if you walk from behind the field right there, they go Kinfolk house. It was like literally close as hell to Hato house. So nightfall come around, boom, we already got our plan, what we're gonna do. We're gonna get in and we're gonna get out, right? So we go in there, boom, we go in the house, everybody go in, boom, and we go in, we lock the door. Now, trailers has a situation where it's like you could lock the bottom, right? And even though it's locked on the outside, you twist it, you can't get out. I mean, you can't get in. But on the inside, if it's locked and you twist it, you can beeline straight out because the door is just gonna open up and unlock the door on its own. Now, if you lock the top, that ain't gonna happen. It only happens with the bottom. So we all go in, boom, and we lock the door because we know about the trailers. Nobody else can get in. So we all in the living room at the beginning. We all in the living room. We searching. I'm like, hey, bro, find Mr. Piggy, bro. He said it was on the countertop in the box. So we all looking, going through everything that he had left just to see if we wanted some stuff, right? So I want to say Monroe had probably got some knives out the collection. Chance probably got the knives out the collection. Monroe had got some stuff out the collection that he wanted. I got some stuff out the collection I wanted. And Hato got some stuff out the collection he wanted. And we found Mr. Piggy. Now, when we found Mr. Piggy, Hato put that bitch in his pocket. Boom. And so I'm like, hey, bro, I'm about to go down. Y'all ready to go down to the back of the hallway into the rooms, and let's see what he left in the rooms. You feel me? They're like, yeah, give us a second. I'm like, oh, okay. So remember I told y'all, right, when you first went in Kinfolk house or his trailer, as soon as you go in, boom, you in his living room. To the right was his kitchen. To the left was the hallway. And I want to say he had maybe like a 2-bedroom, maybe like a 2-bedroom trailer, right? Okay, so I go and when I hit the corner, I see the back room door wide open. But I see like a little light in that motherfucker, right? So when I see a little light, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, anybody went down the hallway? Now, we loud when we talking, right? Like, anybody went down the hallway, bro? They like, nah. I'm like, all right, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I look back down the hallway. When I look back down the hallway, as I'm looking down the hallway, everybody had came in line of sight of the hallway, right? We all kind of did like this. And next thing you know, the flashlight went up like this. Now you could see it was a person standing there, right? A pretty tall individual. It's real dark in this trailer, but that light go up and it's blinding the hell out of us, right? Boom. So within like a second or two with us just staring there and we just staring at this person, we beeline for the door because now the person is coming towards us. When we get to the door, the little brothers is trying to unlock the door, right? They trying to unlock the door. And Hato was like, move, bro. Boom. And he just twist the knob, boom, the door bust open. When that door bust open, I was probably like the last one out the house, right? I passed everybody. I hit it. Immediately went into my house. Boom, I went into my house. Bro, I ran so fast, I was so scared. You ever you feel like when somebody's trying to grab you, you feel like that little hair on your back standing up? I ain't got hair on my back though. But I'm just saying, you feel that little hair on your back standing up, you just... Bro, that's exactly what I did. I got up out of there, right? By the time I made it to my trailer, I go boom, and my window was looking at the road, right? So boom, I go out, look. Now they just now making it into the trailer. We give it about 20 minutes, and I flash my flashlight out my window. He flashed his flashlight out his window, and then we go walk into the middle of the road because at this point it's kind of like we just all came out here to chill, right? And I also want to say at this point it's probably like 10:30, going on 11 o'clock at night. And I was like, hey, bro, that was crazy as fuck, huh? He was like, man, it really was crazy, bro. Like, I don't know what was going on in there. I was like, no, I don't know what was going on in there either, bro. And I was like, but you got Mr. Piggy, though, right? He's like, yeah, I got Mr. Piggy. I'm like, bet. I'm like, well, shit, I'm about to go lay it down for the night, bro. And then I guess tomorrow we could just tell Chris what happened. And then, shit, we could show Tank Mr. Piggy. And he could put some of that good gas in there. And we could blow down. So we wake up the next morning. And when we wake up the next morning, Hato had grabbed, like, cause his mom was working at this hospital, right? So you know those tubes, like those IV tubes they put in your vein, those IV tubes. He had one of those, but he had a thick one that fit in Mr. Piggy that wouldn't fall out, and it was only about like this long, like the IV tube. So he puts it on the end of it. He was like, hey, look what I got, right? So we was like, bro, where you get the tube from? He's like, I got it from my mom. I'm like, bet. So we go over there, show Tank, show Chris. Now we loaded everything up, and now we blowing down. Now when motherfuckers get to smoking, that's when like motherfuckers really like come up with all types of ideas in their head, right? So we're like, bro, who you think that was, bro? Chris like, man, what y'all talking about? Bro, we had went to Kinfolk House last night, bro, and we went in and we got everything. That's how we got Mr. Piggy. Yeah, bro, we went in there, bro, like, we was looking down the hallway and shit, and everybody was in the living room, but somebody was down the hallway, and shit, they had a flashlight, bro, and then they came charging at us, so we dipped. Who y'all think it was? I don't know bro, I don't know, bro, it was weird, bro, like, everything was real weird how it all had happened, bro, like, I don't know who it could have been, so we just sitting there thinking, and then it's just like the light bulb came on. Mr. Jim, bro. What? Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I think that was Mr. Jim. He already didn't like Kinfolk. He got the keys to the city. When I say the keys to the city, I just mean like the keys to every trailer in here, right? He got the keys to the city. Ain't no way, bro, that wasn't Mr. Jim, bro. So everybody like, bro, I think you right, bro. I think you. And I told him, I said, bro, I'm pretty sure, bro, he was just going in there, bro, to look for anything he could find, bro. Anything he can find, bro. So we like, hell yeah, bro. So we still blowing down on Mr. Piggy. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Piggy became like a historical moment for us because, you know, we all went, did what we did to go get it. We was introduced to Mr. Piggy, and to be honest with you, even though it was like a scary ass night, it was a fun night too. Just to go in there, go through his shit, get chased out the house, you feel me? Like everything was just like peaches and cream, you feel me? So a little bit of time passed by, right? We still blowing down on Mr. Piggy. We still doing what we doing, this, that, and third. So one day, my brother had these two homeboys that was from Missouri. Right, so he had two homeboys that was from Missouri, and they used to always come and kick it with us, play football with us, everything. So at this point in time, I had just left from Chris' house. Me and him had just got done smoking. I was still playing football, so you know. But obviously, you know, at this point in time, going into my 10th grade year, I had just caught the concussion during the summer, right? So that's when I had caught my concussion. Between my 9th and my 10th grade year in the summertime, going to summer practice, right? And so, but I had been caught the concussion. That's when I started smoking and doing all that extra shit, right? So we out there playing football, bro, and it was me and my brother homeboy versus my brother and the other homeboy. We was only playing 2v2. I want to say Chris is out there too. Maybe it was a couple other people, bro. I'm not sure, but I just remember us four. Because what's about to happen next will blow your mind. So we out there kicking it, right? When we out there kicking and playing football, whatever kids may be. And here come Big Girl J, right? Big Girl J come right back out there. And she trying to cheerlead once again. And we just like, bro, like, you tripping, you feel me, what I'm saying? But she was cool with my brother, so it was kind of like, whatever. Like, I guess she out here for my brother, because, nah, my brother don't like her, bro. I'm just saying, bro, like, they cool, you feel me? So, she out there cheering and shit. You know what I'm saying? Looking dumb as hell. And one particular play comes up where I'm down the field, And matter of fact, I was on defense. Me and Kinfolk was on defense, and they threw my brother the ball. Now my brother was over here on the left hand side, and I was somewhat towards the right hand side holding the other dude. Now when they threw my brother the ball, I started beelining to him because in my mind I'm like, I'm about to lay him out, right? I'm about to lay him out doing something dirty. You feel me? Not like dirty, like breaking his legs or not. I'm letting him know who big bro is. You feel me? I seen the dude way closer than what I was, so I'm running, and I kind of slow down just a little bit because in my mind I'm like, shit, he got it. Next thing you know, my brother dropped his shoulder on him and came up like that, right? And he beamed, and he kept running, touchdown, boom. Folk like, So I'm like, bro, what's up, bro? Hold on. I'm like, everybody, hold on. I'm like, bro, what's up? He's like, my ear, bro. So I'm like, bro, let your hand down so I can see your ear. Let your hand down so I can see you. He's like, When he dropped his hand, listen to me. I can't make this up, bro. When that boy dropped his hand, folk ear from here down to this earlobe, all this was hanging off down here like this, and just this was up there. So all this hanging, boom. And I was like, oh shit, put your hand back up. I'm talking about blood leaking, right? So as soon as that happened, I said, bro, go. I was like, bro, go get your peoples, bro. Take him to the hospital. TJ, we need to go in the house. I pull my brother, boom, we go right in the house, right? As soon as we get in the house, I pulled the smartest move in life. Mama, listen, we was out there playing football, okay? And the only thing that happened was we was tackling each other. TJ dropped his shoulder. The dude tried to tackle him. He ran him over, and he had split his ear, mama, from here to here. She was like, what? Just don't go back outside. Is he all right? I was like, yeah, he went to the hospital. He gonna let us know, you know what I'm saying, what ended up happening. We in the third. I was just letting you know because we didn't do nothing wrong. You feel what I'm saying? See, I was telling my mama that because if they came back, which they did, and would have told my mama before we told my mama would have felt played because we didn't tell her. Now she's getting information like all out the blue. She was like, all right, y'all just stay in the house. In third. I'm like, okay. They go to the hospital, they come back. When they come back, they come knocking on our door. We already knew who it was. Hey, what's up, bro? He like, hey, y'all come out on the porch? I was like, yeah. So we go out on the porch and we just sitting there chilling, right? We like, hey, bro, you know how like, you know, teenagers, little kids, you know what I'm saying? It's always be the same thing because this is exactly what we did. We're like, you good, bro? He like, yeah, I'm good, bro. Hey, let me see your ear. Can we see your ear? Bridget, come on. So he showed us, like, but it's wrapped. Like, it's, and we was like, damn, boy, you good? He was like, yeah, bro, I'm good, bro. So we was like, all right, bro, like, we just want to make sure you was good, though, but you got your ass ran over. So we immediately started getting on him, right? So after that ended up happening, bro, like, they ended up going back to Missouri right before the summer ended, right? And this is probably like a month maybe before the summer ended or something like that. So they had shot on back up to Missouri, right? So now, mind you, Lynn was cool with a lot of females in the TP, right? So now it was this thick white girl who stayed, it was this thick white girl who stayed literally like 3-4 trailers down from us, heading towards the alligator. Maybe 5. So we like, hey, Leno, what you doing tonight? So it's me, Chris, Hato, my brother, Monroe, Chance, Lynn, her brother, a whole bunch of other kids in the TP. Hey, Lynn, what you got going tonight? Oh, I'm going to old girl house. You know, her parents are gonna be gone, or whatever the case may be, and we all gonna be over here. All right, bet. So we all get over there, right? Boom, we all get over there. We smoking, they drinking, we doing a whole bunch of stuff. So now, mind you, we was a little immature at this time, right? Me and Chris and got so lit, we done went to the damn bathroom and he had some spray of like some cologne or some type of other spray that's real flammable, and he had a lighter. He like, "Key, look what I can do." So he's spraying this shit on the glass, and he lighting the glass, and the glass get on fire. So we like, "Oh shit, that fire, boy, what the fuck, boy?" So then we went out the bathroom, and she had this mirror in her room. There was a long, skinny white mirror. So we was setting that mirror on fire. We just in that bitch, setting that bitch on fire, setting that bitch on fire. Next thing I know, her peoples came back early. Okay. Now every trailer has a front and a back door. Okay. Now, as we setting this damn mirror on fire, then we starting to spray it in the air. Right? She come back in while we setting the mirror back on fire. "Y'all gotta get out. My mom and my dad here. My mom and my dad here." As we set it on fire, we dropped that bit. Boom. So now, like, the carpet was a little bit on fire, right? We didn't even mind to stomp that shit out. We immediately back door. Boom. I grabbed my brother with the quickness. Let's go. So right when her peoples was coming in the door, bruh, me and my brother back door, everybody back door, right? Now, the benefits of me and my brother was the fact that me and my brother stayed on the same side that girl stayed on, right? Now, Chris, Lynn, and Hato stayed on the other side. Now, what I mean by the other side is when you drive into the TP, this was the side that we stayed on. This was the side that they stayed on. So they literally had to cross the street. Okay, so we boom hitting it. Now, I'm pretty sure she got that fire out, but still, her peoples was out the back door. Hey, me and my brother, as soon as we can come out the back door, boom, it's a trailer right in front of us, right? We took the left side to go into the darkness on the back side of these trailers, boom, running down, and then we boom go into our house. And we just sitting there like, right? To my heart thumping. My brother like, "Man, I was about to smash." I'm like, "You wasn't about to smash nothing. I was about to smash." And I'm just saying it just to be funny, right? So that was one of them nights where it was like, bro, like we almost got caught, but we didn't. You feel what I'm saying? Like we almost got caught, but we didn't. But then, right? Me and my brother knew what time my mama used to go to work, come home, go to work, come home, go to work, come home. One day mama like, "Look, I'm going to the country. I'll be back later." I'm like, "All right, bet." So it was a couple girls who stayed down the street. And I'm not gonna say down the street, like in the same TP, but way in the beginning of the TP, right? So we all outside. I'm steady whipping my thing out, you feel me? I'm whipping it out. Now the girls are interested, so one girl was going for my brother and one girl was going for me, right? And so it was me, my brother, those two girls. I want to say Lynn, Chris. It was a whole bunch of people in that bit, right? And at this time, we locked the bottom lock, we locked the top lock, and we put the damn thing on the door. My mama must have knew somebody was in there because she did this shit so slick, just so player. She came, she unlocked the bottom real slow, unlocked the top, and then she opened up the door. But when she opened up the door, I'm on the couch, bro, that she could see me and this girl is on this couch, and we had like one of the ones that did like this right here. So she could see me and this girl, and she could kind of see my brother, right? So she like, "Open this motherfucking door up right motherfucking now. Go out the back door, go out the back door. Y'all need to go out the back door right now." So as soon as we, boom, take them to the back door, boom, I go. And I went and unlocked it. I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." She was like, "Oh, you think I'm fucking stupid? Like I didn't just see the motherfucking girls sitting on my fucking couch? Huh? You think I'm dumb or something?" I'm like, nah, mama, it wasn't like that. Shut up. Okay, mama. It wasn't like that, bro. Mama done caught the girls running out the back door, beat the dog shit out of me and my brother, right? And we had got grounded for a little bit, right? And Matter of fact, no, we didn't get grounded because once she beat the fuck out of us, she told us to go back outside, right? And obviously, she knew what she was doing. The we went back outside, all our partners was like, "Dang, bro, we heard that ass whipping, boy. You good, bro?" Like, bro, I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. I really don't, right? So mama was notorious for don't let nobody come to her house because if she ain't there, even if she was there, nobody could come to her house. The only person that could really come to her house was Chris. And maybe Hato too, but he ain't really want to come in there. Really, Chris only the one that wanted to come in there, right? So as time starting to wind down into what the summer is, because there's way more stories, you know what I'm saying, but a lot of it started once I started to go to school into my 10th grade gym, right? But so the last one that really just jumped off our summer, you know what I'm saying, because the first time I spun was me leaving 8th grade going to 9th grade, right? And then my next summer that I'm talking about now was me leaving 9th grade going to my 10th grade. So we all cooling one day, right? And Miss Vicky, which was Lynn mama, she didn't like nobody at her house either. But a lot of little kids, we used to go over there because she had a little brother and shit. Then we used to go over there because we used to fuck with Lynn. We knew not to park our bikes right in front of Miss Vicky's house. The little kids didn't care about that. Now, Lynn was really a savage because her mom used to always get into it, which I would never get into with my mom like that because I probably wouldn't even be here telling y'all these stories. But, so Miss Vicky was like, bro, I don't want y'all in my house while I'm not here, just respect it. I'm like, all right, whatever. Now, remember I told y'all Lynn had a side door compartment in her room. So we all in that bed going hard, you know what I'm saying? Wow. But we was all in the living room kitchen area. Eating, drinking this woman Kool-Aid, tea, all her little snacks and shit, everything, right? All you heard was doo. Oh, Miss Vicky here, right? So everybody running to the back door. Me, Chris, and Hato immediately stopped. Bro, let's go out Lynn's side though. We go out Lynn's side though. Jump on the ground. Everybody beeline to their houses, right? My house is literally diagonal from Lynn's. Chris stayed to the right, Hato stayed to the left. Hato went to Chris' house, which was a smart move, so Miss Vicky don't see him. So both of them go to Chris' house, boom, and I go to my house. And I run, and I see Miss Vicky had came to the back because she knew everybody was going to come out to the back because we used to always hit it from the back on her ass. You feel me? No pun intended. We used to always hit it from the back on her ass, right? And so she came around the back door, and all the little kids came out, including my brother. Now, I couldn't grab my brother in time because he was kind of ahead of the pack going to that back door, right? He was fast as hell, too. So I see everybody getting caught. I'm like, fuck. So I go inside, boom, and I cut on TV, and there was a baseball game on, right? So I'm just sitting there watching it, you feel me? And then from my side window right there in the living room, I could see out, and I could see her yelling and directing the kids and everything. And so my mama was gone at this time. Thank God mama was gone at this time right here. So next thing I know, I'm like, hello? She like, Key, can you please open up the door? I'm like, all right. I was like, hey, Miss Vicky, what's going on? She like, yeah, I caught your brother inside my house. I told y'all I didn't want y'all in my house. When I'm not there, I'm sick and tired of this shit. Where's your mom? I was like, obviously she not here. The car ain't outside. I was like, but you know what? I'm tired of this too. TJ, you know better. What's wrong with you, bro? I said, bro, get inside. I said, look, as soon as my mom comes, Miss Vicky, I promise you I'm going to tell her what happened. You know, you ain't got to worry about telling her because I told him about going in there ever since the last time. You know, that's why I was here at the house and I was just chilling. Get inside, boy. You tripping, bro. She closed the door. He said, bro, what happened with you? I said, shit, we had hit the side door, bro. We had hit Lynn's side door in her room, bro. You should have did the same thing. But you beeline straight to the back door. He like, boy, you slick as hell. I said, yeah. I said, man, don't worry about it, bro. Just chill out for a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And wait, let her go back inside, bro. Yeah, I can go back outside and play, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna tell mama, because, I mean, hell, I was in there too. Why would I tell mama when I was in there too? You feel me? He like, yo. So we let her go back inside, bro. And we went back outside and started back playing, man. Like, playing football. We boxed all the time. Like, everybody boxed. Like, if you didn't box, you couldn't come outside, you feel me? So, we all boxed, played football, played basketball. And I'm not going to say that's the end of the TP, because there's more stories. I might make a part 3, or I might just make another video and then name it something else concerning the TP, because I'm already at 50 minutes right now. So yeah, man, that was like some of the best times that I had was in the trailer park. And you know, like, I know a lot of people look down on trailer parks, you know, but as a kid, man, you know, just like the suburban areas, you know what I'm saying, or just like the hood, you feel me, like when you got a whole bunch of other kids your age and y'all out there, you know what I'm saying, playing rumble fumble, playing curb, you know, all the hood boys know what curb is, you know, rumble fumble, that's the country boys. And a lot of times, you know, in the hood they call it sideline kill. You know what I'm saying? But when you got a community full of people your age, man, and y'all can all play and get along and just, you know, get on y'all bikes and ride down the road and go do this and go do that, you know what I'm saying? It just make life a lot better, you know. And then for us being so young, you know, 14, 15, 16 years old, in this little small community of a trailer park, and then across the street was another trailer park, so they used to come kick it with us too. You know, it was kind of like our own little family, you know. Like, I know a lot of people look down on trailer parks, but as a kid, bro, like, and you got kids your age in that trailer park, bro, you had the best time in your life, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, those are some of the best times of my life being in the trailer park. I got so many memories, man. And like I say, either I'm gonna make a part 3 or I'm gonna just name it something else, but it's gonna, you know, be connected, you know. So man, I appreciate y'all listening, you know what I'm saying. For the people that made it this far, I appreciate y'all for listening to my story, bro. Like I said, man, all I ask for y'all to do is just like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. But look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man. We only ask for 3 things: God is knowledge and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Until next time. Oh, now.